Good morning! So I am planning to film my self-made protein bar today. The recipe honestly is stupid easy. I put a lot of kind of ingredients on here right now because you can mix it up, you can play around with those ingredients, but all you need are literally 2 ingredients. Everything else is just fancying around. So let's just go get started. First, I got here my little protein pans. I like to use those little cake pans. I also make them in a donut form every now and then. For that I use just a normal glass bowl and a little jar in the middle, but I'm gonna show you in a little how I do that. First of all, to the ingredients of the actual dough. Again, stupid easy. For 1 bar I only use 30 grams of oats and 150 grams of egg whites. I mix that together with baking powder. I sweeten it. I also put some salt in there. Salt is very helpful because it just enhances flavors a lot. And then to get a little more flavor in there, since well, egg whites doesn't taste that great without anything inside, I love to incorporate some vanilla extract, as well as sometimes I use cinnamon and pumpkin pie spice, different seasonings. All of that gets mixed together, and when I prepare it, I usually do it in those pans already. It's just easier to be exact with those measurements, because when you do it in a big bowl and then you separate it to your little containers, you might end up with more oats and less egg white, or more egg white and less oats in those different containers, since the mixture itself doesn't mix up that well. The oats don't really dissolve in the egg white. Well, they stay hard, right? So I want to have every protein bar to have the same macros. So let's go ahead. Also, those pans are non-sticking, so that's nice to bake in. I don't need to add anything else. These glass jars are not, so I use some cooking spray to just oil them a little bit. Same thing with those little jars. I'm gonna need them later to create the donut hole. The baking powder, I usually wing it. Maybe like half a tablespoon. Same thing with salt, because I like it flavorful. Alright, now after we added all the dry ingredients, I just want to mix them together a little bit so that everything is more or less spread out evenly. And now we will add the egg whites. Okay, now just the rest of the white ingredients like sweetener and vanilla extract. It gives it such a nice flavor. Now we will give it one more stir. And now it comes to the add-ons. I also like to just bake them like that, but we can fancy them up a little bit more today with making it peanut butter-like, chocolate-like, chocolate chip-like. So what I want to do now, I'll put in a couple of those, some white chocolate chips, dark chocolate chips, Reese's, and peanut butter. That will be delicious. I like to break the peanut butter cups up a little bit. Perfect. So this one is gonna get some peanut butter. Today I'm just gonna use some gourmet caramel peanut butter. Alright, so 2 of those bars I left empty, like without anything inside, because we will add something later. But all of them will go in the oven right now for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Always depends on how they like to rise that day. On 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I think that's like 165 Celsius. One more thing before we do that. We have to make the donut. Just putting the jar in the center. It's a little tricky because oats like to be everywhere. And there we go. Now in the oven. A little update. Those protein bars were in the oven now for about 30 minutes, but these donuts I had to leave in for another almost 20 minutes because I wanted to have them nice and crusty crunchy. They might not have needed that long, but I like it like that. If you like it more moist, you want to take them out a little earlier, I'd say after maybe like 25 minutes. Now I'm just gonna let them cool a little bit. What's perfect because I have to head to the gym, so after my workout we will be able to decorate them a little bit. Okay, I'm back from the gym. I took all of the bars out of the form and they look amazing. Honestly, they have never looked as great as today. I'm very proud and very happy about that. So here again the little close-up. Those are the plain protein bars. This one has white chocolate. This one is with peanut butter cups. This has normal milk chocolate and this is with peanut butter. Now, of course, that's again like you can do whatever you want to. But today I want to top the one that already have chocolate inside with even more chocolate, because with those I'm planning to do something else. This is just a little bit of white chocolate. I just prefer white chocolate. I'm a big white chocolate fan. So today it's gonna be white chocolate. I warm it up in the microwave right now to get it liquidy. Chocolate is a little tricky, you don't want to burn it. So I always leave it in for 30 seconds, then I take it out, stir it around a little bit, and then I put it in again for around 15 seconds twice. And also stir it around again in between until I get a good sauce. Perfect. And my favorite topping, perfect. You know what? I'm gonna take one of those plain bars, put some chocolate on here as well, and on the peanut butter filled donut as well. Beautiful. And while they are freezing, I'm gonna go ahead and work on this plain protein bar. Look how big that is. I have a long toothpick here and I want to pipe a nice hole inside here. Now I have here a little, I don't know the English word right now, Spritze. Oh man. And I'll fill some cream cheese in there, because this one is going to be a strawberry jam and cream cheese filled protein bar. And now fill the gaps. This is the plain bar that has been sitting in the freezer now for a little bit. The chocolate shell is nice and hard now. There we will do the same thing. Both of them have the same amount of cream cheese inside now, and I'm gonna do the same thing now with the strawberry jam. Here are now the beautiful protein bars. I think we did a very good job with that. So one bar without any toppings or anything has not even 200 calories and 20 grams of protein. I think they are crazy delicious and making them made me very hungry. So let's open one. That's nice. Look how nice and fluffy they are. My favorite part for sure is the like chocolate crunch on top. I can eat them all the time. Anyway, I would store them maybe for like 4 days, not longer, but still, it's a nice thing to prep. If you try this recipe, please let me know what you think. I think it's amazing. Just try it. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I'll enjoy that now. And then I'll see you for the next video. Bye bye!